And I think I messed up on this room.
And
Fuck.
you got hurt by a demon eye.
Yeah, I had a lot of failures already. There. That is good. So are you just going around looking at all the tombstones, making fun of every death that I've ever had?
No, I'm trying to get to the sea once more.
And how's
I
it going for you?
well, I had like 5 of those fuckers eating my head all at the same time. So pretty good. I survived longer than I expected.
You survived a whole lot longer than I would have. But then again, you thrive for survival games. You take the survival, you make it your bitch.
Which is kind of weird. I just look at the scenarios and see what should be the necessary thing.
The sad part is, I've been wanting to play Dead Island, and like I understand you have to talk to your father, but then like I heard nothing back from Joker until the next day. Like it's just
Well, that's
extremely.
not on my head.
I mean, he says after Thursday he'll have either a day off or a couple days off. So I'm guessing like Thursday he has to work, but then after that he's good. So I'd say Friday we can try to play some Dead Island, but knowing him, he'd come up with a bullshit excuse.
I really would like it if I could figure out how to get Chaos involved, but
For Dead
he,
Island,
well, anything. He is very hard to. Uh, he hates consoles because they're too much technology.
you need computers.
No, consoles like Xbox are too technology for his taste.
Mm, the only thing I could say to
So,
probably convince him would be like along the lines of,
well, I've shown him what I can do on PC, and he thinks it's awesome, but he just doesn't think that he ever could do it.
well, like I've told you before, there are some games that are controller compatible. Dead Island being one of them. So
Yeah, which I know, and I have spare controllers here, wired controllers.
I mean, we could get him into it with controllers, like play controller games, and then just for an example, like Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC, controller capable, because I play with controller.
You bitch.
You know what? It's actually a lot easier because when other people are like, "How do you do this?" I'm like, "Oh, it's so easy. You like push in the left mouse or the left analog button," and they're like, "What are you talking about?" It's like, "Oh, that's right. I got a controller and you don't." But we just, have to look for games, and he'd have to be willing to try it to see what he thinks. I mean, if he doesn't like it, as long as he at least tried it, then I'd be okay with it. But him just
Yeah,
being
I'm.
like,
Well, I'm willing to throw him on here in the new system with an Xbox 360 controller and let him play Borderlands on top specs, or Borderlands 2 rather.
I mean, we could do a Borderlands 2 Let's Play of it and go
Well,
through all that.
I'm just thinking, just letting him try without the worry of, oh, I'm going to have to be funny.
Well, that's the thing. Like, yeah, we can try to strive for entertaining, but
The first things first is he needs to, uh,
man,
if
the
he
fuck up.
doesn't, if he doesn't like working with that medium, we can't force it because then he'll push even further away. in the opposite direction.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the way I honestly want to feel is that once he sees how easy things can be, like, granted, we set it up for him, but once he gets, like, the idea in his head that it's not as difficult as what it may seem, might be more willing to try things, whereas right now he's kind of like, no, I can't do that, I can't do this. Just, it's introducing the idea to him and trying to get him to just try it out and give it a chance.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you have to, tell him it's like beer. You don't just sit there and say you hate beer because you know he loves his fucking beer.
Well, I'm willing to work with him again. It's just he he is going to be a tough sell, to say the least.
Yeah. I have another friend that I can think of that I could possibly get into doing this. It's been a while since I've talked to him, but I think you might have played Minecraft with him. Like, remember when I was at the point where I was making boats in Minecraft and you were fucking burning them down?
Boats?
Yeah, like wooden boats.
I don't know what you're talking about. Me being destructive?
Don't play innocent, you asshole.
But I'm so good at it.
But I
Hi
think
everyone in the chat. I intentionally will never admit to my own faults.
But I think if I could possibly talk to him about it, I think he would probably be interested in doing so because he likes to mess with people. He got his gamertag banned just for being, like, inappropriate. And he went on with it for like 2 years before it got banned.
Yay. Is that a jungle bat? No, it's a bird.
Yeah, it's like Jungle Bat. Where are you looking? You need to stay off the LSD there, man.
No. It's what keeps me level-headed.
Where in the... Oh, wait, that's two different kinds of blocks. That's why. Okay, well... So, what do you think is the next time you will actually hang out with Chaos?
He should probably be... Well, he might be over tomorrow.
Well, do you want to try to introduce the idea
I've
of...
already been trying to soften him to the idea.
And no luck so far?
Well, some, but not really. I have to still work a lot more to get it
Where we would like it.
where he'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Well, you're the one that knows the kind of games he likes to play.
Yeah, and one of which is he wants to do Euro Trucker.
Euro Trucker.
Don't knock it.
I'm not, but knowing him for as long as I have, I should have known because of the fact that he likes racing games. Or driving games in general.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to knock it. And if we
But
could,
you already have.
if we could possibly find racing games or
Well,
driving games,
the one that he really wanted to try was a build your own vehicle thing. Like, build your own car company thing.
okay.
I'd have to look it back up on the old system, but
What old system? What, your laptop, or
Yeah,
is it on Steam?
yeah.
I wouldn't do it just yet because it might knock you out of Steam on this one, because you can only log in on Steam one device at a time.
Yeah. The whole premise of the game is you get to build your vehicle exactly how you want. And it's like an early access game, and he just loves the concept of, yay, I can build a vehicle. Not just a vehicle that I decide on. That every little detail I can tweak for it to be awesome.
Is it called Homebrew Vehicle Sandbox?
I don't remember the name off the top of my head. Why?
Because I'm looking right now and I see a whole bunch of different kinds of vehicles. Like, I've seen where people have built trucks and then, like, tanks. They made Bender from Futurama.
No, this is more like, or more realistic, like a car manufacturing style. Like trying to build your own company by making vehicles how you want to see them.
I see scraps, modular vehicle combat.
Yeah, that's
I don't know, I'm just typing in vehicle in the search bar.